Welcome to Unselfishly Me, a podcast all about self-love, self-care, and everything in between. I'm Jane, a personal trainer with a focus on self-love. Each week, we'll be chatting to someone about their self-love journey, how long it took, and what it took to get there. So this is very overdue, but everyone's been asking me for it. So here is my 12 to 18 month update on PayPay. I know I was doing 3 months before, but it just like a lot changes, but also doesn't. So I just thought I'd do 12 to 18 months. And I realize this is not for everyone. This is more for those who are pregnant, those who are a few months behind me because they want to know what to expect, what our experience was. So that is more for them. But then I realized it's actually more for me. So I have something to look back on, and so does she. You know, it's one thing reading it in a book, but it's another thing to be able to listen and hear. Especially for her, to hear her mum talking about her. So this is just like a diary for me as well. So while it might not interest you, sorry, but those who love her on Instagram will love it. And I know you come here for it. So here is my 12 to 18 month update. 1 year. Oh, you know, like you're waiting to get to that milestone, and then when it comes, it's so exciting and you're so happy, even though you're having a birthday in lockdown, so you can't have people come and have a party. But yeah, it's just an exciting moment for parents. You are like, what are we going to get her? She's 1, she won't notice, but also, you know, photos, and you want it to look cute. And yeah, it was just a really sweet time, and I'm really glad I booked a cake smash shoot with my friend Melissa Mitchell. She is amazing. She does the most amazing photos, like family photos. She's done Pepe's newborn, and when she was like literally 2 days in the hospital, it might have even been the next day. I don't even think we waited 2 days. So yeah, so she did, like, I wanted her to do all 3 milestones, so it was really fun. And she literally climbed into that cake. I think we did it a few days. Yeah, we did it a few days before her actual birthday. But yeah, that she got a cake from Madame Macaron and her little outfit, and it was just so cute. She needed a little bit of coaxing because she didn't quite know what was happening. She's like, "Oh, you want me to crawl there? Oh, okay." And then when she put her hands in, she was like, "What is this life?" She ate so much icing. She was like in a sugar coma afterwards, but it was worth it because it was just so cute. Highly recommend doing a smash the cake shoot. I even made that into all those photos into like a photo book, just those. It was really special, so that's a nice idea for you as well. And then for Christmas I gave Nick's mom and my mom one as well, so it was really sweet for the grannies to have a cake smash photo album. But yeah, obviously having a birthday, especially a first birthday in lockdown, is not ideal. But I mean, I wouldn't have done a huge first birthday anyway. I would have had just like maybe 3 friends over in normal circumstances. But yeah, we had the grannies, and we just had my brother and Stacey, and we had like a cute little masked tea and cake vibe. The photos and stuff with Harry Potter and a little theme and a little outfit for her was more for us, you know, really little family photos. So yeah, it was very sweet. She has 8 teeth, and she was walking a little bit. She took about 6 steps between the couches, like just before her birthday, probably like 2 weeks before her birthday. She can say mama and ba for bird. She can sign drink, bird, airplane, dog, and sleep. And then she points at Boston or Harley when you say their names, which I think is incredible. Like, she knows who's who. And if you say look at the moon, where you ask where it is, like, she looks exactly straight up at the moon, which is so sweet. And then if she hears an airplane, she usually hears before us. It's crazy. She hears or sees an airplane, she like points and does the sign, which is so cute. So it's really sweet to see how her baby sign language, I got it from Signing Baby SA. It's amazing how, they just like get so good at it, and it really helps. And then they get so excited that they're doing it, which is really cute as well. and she loves the bath and playing with her toys, so proper little mermaid. Basically, she's super busy, but super fun, and yeah, I just love how she's learning the baby sign language so quickly. Like she's been doing it since she was 6 months. Obviously, she only did like 1 or 2, but it's just, yeah, she's getting so good at it. It's really amazing to watch and to see how she's developing, honestly. But yeah, so basically she can now walk a little bit and chew a bit. It's nice that she can actually chew and you're not worried about choking and all that jazz. I mean, you still are, but not as much. So yeah, 1 year has gone very, very quickly, and I think it's gone so quickly because of lockdown, etc. I think if we're out and about doing normal things, it would have actually gone a little bit slower. You wouldn't have felt like you were doing Groundhog Day every day. So I cannot believe that she is 1. So 13 months, she is walking properly. If she's holding your hand, then she goes fast. And then her new thing is, wah. So like, she'll be like trying to kiss the dog and be like, wah. Very cute. And she loves food so much, so glad. Especially pawpaw. And then she tried noodles for the first time. And she'll try to put my sock back on. It's quite sweet. And a hat too, because she knows she's only allowed to go outside if she has a hat on. So now that's her thing, is like she'll put the hat on and then she tries to put my hat on. Her laugh is like hysterical. It's just, especially when she crinkles her nose and does like this ha ha ha, which is my favorite thing. And with her little toofies, they are so cute. I just love when they've actually got teeth. And like, yeah, they just look completely different when they have teeth. It's just so sweet. And then when she wants to feed, she calls milk nene. She'll be like, nene, which is quite funny. So yeah, not a huge difference between 13 months and 12 months. And then when she was 14 months, she started saying hop, hop, hop when she saw a bunny. And then she says ba for a sheep. And if you ask, like, where's the sheep? What does a sheep say? She'll say ba. And then she loves magnets, so it was amazing just getting her some cute magnets, and she's playing with the magnets and then sitting in and out of her chair. So she's got this little soft little chair that matches her play mat, and she'll like sit in it and then stand and then sit and then stand like the game. But I have written down here busy, busy, busy. So that sums it up basically. But it was the first trip to the beach since she could walk. And she loved it, like running into the water. I had to get my mom to like hold her so tight. And then we went to the Midlands to stay at Brambleberry Lodge with my mom. I just need to do like a little recon for our retreat, and also for my boxes, as I was launching my boxes, self-love boxes, and I wanted to support some local brands. So there were some in the Midlands that I love, so I went up to go and buy some samples and chat and have a look. So that was awesome. It was actually really fun and really special, just staying there, getting out of town when it's not ideal to be here with all the people, because we couldn't take her anywhere anyway, and then B, staying at Brambleberry because I just love it, and then being with my mom and having those special moments and coffee and obviously at the safe places. But it was a really special trip to take with her. When we were there, we took her to Swissland Cheese. I actually hadn't been there since I was young, so it was really cool to go. And she was feeding the goats. And she didn't even notice. They were like basically like nibbling on her little pants. But she was so enthralled with them. So I think that was really sweet for her to experience as well. She obviously just says bar because she thinks they're sheep. So that was cute as well. And then I have said, she's sleeping so much better, 8 to 10 hours straight. That's when she had a new grow bag. But don't be fooled. I actually think it lasted like a month. Not the bag, just her sleeping and stuff. But yeah, it was amazing to sleep like that for a month. But the grow bag is amazing, and she's always been in a sleep sack since she was about a month old. So yeah, she really thrives in a sleep sack, and it's just safer for them, and they're not going to wake up because they've kicked the blankets off, So if you're looking into them, highly, highly recommend. Yeah, she's walking around with the empty water bottle from the Tupperware cupboard, just drinking. So she has access to the Tupperware cupboard. We cleared everything out so that she can go and play in there, pull all the stuff out. So she walks around like pretending she's drinking, and then she's like, ah. So it's very cute. So it's her favorite thing is the Tupperware cupboard. This episode is brought to you by Jungle Juice Plus, South Africa's healthier version to making your own jungle juice. Having a new baby is a very, very busy time in your life, and the last thing you need to be doing is trying to slave away and make jungle juice. So Jungle Juice Plus SA has done it for you. Available in capsules or in the convenient dosing caps, which fit perfectly into your hospital bag or your handbag. The capsules are a condensed and concentrated version of all the vitamins and minerals that are in the drinks, with the addition of fenugreek, which is a natural galactagogue. Now you no longer have to spend money and time on making jungle juice and separately purchasing fenugreek as a standalone supplement. We have an all-in-one solution. The dosing caps are fenugreek free, and they are the perfect addition to your bag because they twist onto any 500ml bottle. Twist, push, shake, and you're done. To find out more about these products, head to www.junglejuiceplus.co.za. And then 15 months, this I have even put here as magical age, like lots of laughs, fake laughs too. She started doing this Darth Vader voice, but mostly associates it with Harley. So if Harley's outside, she'll be like, and pointing. So then we know, like, oh, Harley, okay, we must go fetch her. Or even if she just sees Harley, she'll just start doing that voice. Even now, she'll just start doing that voice. And that's almost like her Harley voice. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it's poor Harley's got that voice. But it is hysterical. It's probably one of my favorite things. And then she figured that she can move things through the cot slats. So if she's sitting in the cot, then she'll like push things through, or she'll stick her hand through and then I touch her hand and then she moves it to the next slat. And then same thing next, and it's quite exhausting when you're trying to put her to sleep and she's now playing a game. But I thought it was quite clever that she realized even to do it in order. So like one, and then I touch it, she'd pull it back, go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one. So she's quite like sequenced in her movements as well. So same in the bath. She's obviously was sitting in like one of those sitting rings, and then she realized she could pass things under, which is awesome, and trying to climb on the couch. So that's great age. And teething the two bottom teeth, but she was sleeping really well through it, just very swollen gums there. And she got her left bottom molar, which was great. Molars, hey guys, oh my soul. And yeah, she's just tried to say paw paw. She's obsessed with koalas. So we watch Izzy's Koala World. And I've got a stuffed koala from, gosh, must be like 30 years ago, when my parents went to Australia. So she plays with that now. And then she got her bottom right molar. And then like 2 days later, I noticed her top molars are coming through. So it was in a very, very eventful month for her. At 16 months, she is signing thank you. It took me a while to teach her that one, but she finally got it. And I mean, every time when she was eating her food with her little spoon, I'd be like, dig, dig, dig. So now that's her thing. She says, dig, 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 either with her food or if she's in her sandpit. Sandpit, life changer. Like highly recommend from when your child can actually sit, is get a sandpit. You know, those clam ones, just get two, cover it, so that nothing can get in there, and enjoy the 15 to 20 minutes of freedom that you will have. So she learned to go off the bed backwards, so the main bed. So she's got a little step there. I think it's like an Ottoman thing. So she learned how to go backwards off there, which helps. And then she can get on the couch. So 16 months, very physical. And then 17 months, her bottom canine came out early December. Shame. Those ones also very sore. And she could sign I love. She just won't point. So that's great. And then she's got dolls, and she calls them, she'll be like Baba when she plays with the dolls. Or if she sees one on the TV, like Cocomelon has become a new thing. It used to be little baby bums. And now it's Cocomelon, and it's like Baba. She wants to watch the Babas. And tantrums, that's been fun. And then she discovered she has eyelashes, which is so sweet. She like sticks her finger there and just blinks, and she's like, wow, figuring that out. And then in the passage one day I was doing, I don't know what we were doing, she was running up and down, so then I was like, ready, steady, go, with my arms up, and then I like drop them down, and then she'd get excited and just run. So that's her new game. I'm like getting her ready for athletics season, you know. You know how it goes. And then the big 18 months. I'm so glad that her, like, inverted commas, half birthday is on Christmas Day. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so it just makes me so happy. So it was the best day because she was 18 months, and Christmas Day was just so fun at this age. Oh my soul. Last time, obviously, she was only 6 months, so she was excited to see what she got, like the 1 or 2 things, but she didn't really understand and she couldn't walk, so this was way more fun, which was the best day. So we let her open one of the presents on Christmas Eve, and it's like a bouncer. It's one of those unicorn ones, so you can like bounce on it, because she started like bouncing on everything. So I thought that would be fun. And then my brother got her this cool puzzle, so she opened that as well. And then on Christmas Day, we got one of those little, you know, like a little kiddies car thing, like a push one. A little ice cream truck, so she opened that at my mom's house in the morning, where we always do presents there. And then we also got her a jumperline. Look, I was going to get it like a month before just to keep me sane, especially with lockdown. Oh my gosh, it's just been like a lot for parents in general, but trying to keep toddlers and stuff busy and stimulated, it's been quite a challenge. So I was going to get it anyway, and then it just said just wait for Christmas, so we got her a jumperline. So for me, at this age, it's much safer than a trampoline. It's a blow-up one. It's really cool. You should just, check it out and see. It's called a jumperline. And we didn't realize how big it was when we were blowing it up inside, and then you had to move outside. So it's really big. But it is just so awesome, and she loves it. So she opened that. Such a cool video of her when she sees it, and she knew exactly what it was straight away. She's just too smart. And then she was just having the best time and laughing and giggling. Like, she just was so obsessed. So that was on Christmas Day, like afternoon, and she just loved it. Then we escaped to the farm from the 29th to the 2nd, and that was really fun because we were swimming in the lake and it was really hot. And she was swimming and just like standing on the little jetty thing and playing with rocks, and loved being in the water. And she was just running around living her best life. But her top canines cut through on the 30th of December. So that was, she was fussy, but she wasn't like bad. But I just stuck my fingers in there to see what was happening. And at 18 months, she says bah for banana, berry, etc. And then she tries to say strawberry, so she says bawberry. And obsessed with strawberries, like opens the fridge and points and goes bawberry, 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 until you actually give her one. So it is a lot to spend on strawberries and blueberries, and she likes grapes as well, which I obviously cut. That's one thing I didn't realize when you, like, in the beginning, when they're not actually eating food yet, like how you have to cut everything because of the way it can get stuck. And then also she calls me and walks me to her room for sleepy time, which is really nice. But she loves to sleep in the bed, so I'll lie there next to her, and then I just work on my phone or listen to a podcast, but mostly just do work on my phone. I've also downloaded some books to my Kindle app on my phone, which has been a lifesaver. So then I don't look at it as like wasted time because it's so cute and she's not going to be doing that forever. And I have to obviously enjoy her being small because it's like her first and last. But enjoy the time now because I'm like there next to her. She's looking so cute. Just love being near her, but I also get to have me time, if that makes any sense at all. So that is my wrap up. I think 18 months is the most incredible age. It's been quite a journey, especially as a first time mom. I think you don't know what to expect, and that's the thing with me. I'm just going with the flow, seeing what's happening, seeing what she wants to do when she wants to do it. I'm just kind of letting her lead, but not in like a bratty way, not getting her way. I'm just kind of going with the flow and just doing what I think is right. And I think that's the most important thing, is to trust your intuition and trust your gut, and what's best for your child because she is your child. And if someone else was meant to parent her, they would be, and they are not, because you are perfect for her. And that is my advice to you guys, is to follow your gut and just see what you feel and what you think is the right thing for you and for your child. And don't second guess things. Just trust your intuition. The first thing that usually pops into your head is usually the right thing. So I hope you enjoyed this update. Just know if you are sleep deprived and you have a newborn and you're just so stressed out, just know that things get better, and when their personality starts shining through, it honestly is the best thing in the world. And even though it's super tiring, and with the pandemic and circumstances right now, it is really stressful, I've decided not to send her not back to school, she's never gone to school. I've decided not to send her to play school, which was meant to start now, because it's just, the numbers are insane, and with it being 70% more contagious, this new strain, I just don't feel right, and I was just very anxious, and I didn't want to put that anxiety on her, sending her, and I would sit here and I wouldn't even get any work done because I'd be like so anxious, and if she sneezed, I'd probably be like, what, we need to get tested. So yeah, it's just trusting my instincts to keep her home for a little bit longer, see what happens next term. But yeah, my plan was, and still is eventually, to send her to play school 3 mornings a week. So from like 7:30, or it depends what time I get her there, or 8 till 12 or 1, just so I can get all my work done for the week. Train clients, do what I need to do 3 times a week, and with no distractions. So that will be amazing when it finally happens. And she doesn't really know what children are, so it would be really good for her to socialize. She's only met 3 children, so that's scary. And that was, so since she could crawl, she stopped her little baby Bright Star, she stopped it in March, beginning of March, so she was only crawling. And since she could walk, she's re-met my friend Tash's little one Maverick at Christmas. We did a little shoot for our family, and then she brought him so they could have photos. So she was just staring at him, and then they kind of hugged, but then she didn't really know what was going on. At least he led that. And then my friend Dun's daughter Gia, so we had a coffee date, and they met. So yeah, and then little Max is our tenant's little one, but he's 10 months, so yeah, they're not the same age and haven't really played, but she's met him, so she's only really met 3 kids similar to her age since she could walk. So she really does need to go and learn what friends are and people. I know she'll be perfect when she goes and socializes. She is the most special little soul, and she's very chilled, and she's sassy and funny and sweet, and I think she'll be an amazing friend to other children. But I just, she needs to learn that there are children out there. So I'm excited for when this dies down and we can finally get our lives back on track. Hey guys, I don't think we'll ever be the same again. I don't think things will ever be the same again, but it's a start, and what is normal anyway. I hope you enjoyed this update. I feel better now that I've done it, so I can eventually blog it as well. So far behind, but you know what? This is motherhood. You have to just survive, and you do what work you can, and things that are not, like, I'm not doing all the things that I'm not getting paid for. Like, those things will probably be done in 3 years' time. So you do what you can with what you have. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this update and it hasn't put you off kids. But maybe it is turned you on to kids. But each to their own. If you want the good and the bad, I will always give you both sides. So if you need some convincing to push you each way, I'm your girl. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for listening to Unselfishly Me. Follow us on Instagram at unselfishlyme, and check out our website www.unselfishlyme.com.